It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It's Friday. It is Friday, November 30th, 2018, the last day of month 11 in 2018.
The last day. Sounds like everything's going to end tomorrow. This is the last day.
November.
Last day of the sale. Get in today.
Yep. Can you believe it? End of the month 11. Now we're into.
It's crazy.
Wow. It just seems like it went by so quickly this year.
You know, because now everybody's going to, December 1st comes. That's Christmas time.
That's Christmas. Yeah,
it's Christmas time.
Tomorrow is Christmas time. I
Yep.
mean, you can put your Christmas trees in the stores in September, but December 1st ushers in the Christmas season.
Are you ready for Christmas over there, Cody?
Oh, I bet he is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis and
Cody.
Cody. Yeah,
Don't leave Cody out.
And we got a surprise
he's
on the
our
other
new
end.
co-host.
Jack Fortner's here, seat District 99, State Representative. There's Jack on that wide shot there. Hey, Jack.
He's going to be talking to us here after the first break and getting us a lot of wisdom.
Yeah. Hey, we're enjoying Brood Awakening Coffee. Hope you're doing the same thing. Brood Awakening with 3 locations to serve you. You got Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, 62 East Plaza, and out by Anytime Fitness, and Balmer Boulevard.
Or come by here and get the maximum strength the way Dale makes it.
How's the coffee over there? Like that coffee?
Right.
That's pretty good, ain't it? See, everybody likes my coffee. And you're still drinking, well, it's not smart water.
It's far from.
Sorry to say if it was, it ain't working.
We've got a problem.
Be sure. Yeah. Uh-oh. Cody, we got a problem. See where it says Brood Awakening on the screen
Cody,
right here?
Can you see right over your face?
See on the screen
what's
right
covering?
there? Mm-hmm. Okay, take your hand right over the ball and push it down.
Just whack it. Take your hand like a baseball bat and whack it. No, whack it sideways. Do it again. Harder.
There you go. Hope we don't tear up the TV set.
How's that?
He loves doing that stuff. Hey, check out Brood Awakening. 3 locations to serve you best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, just drinking muddy water. They are the best coffee in town. Brood Awakening. Appreciate Mike and his staff for their sponsorship of Down on the Corner. Been with us for a long time.
Yeah,
and
they have.
Some good coffees, great blends, mochas, lattes.
Are you a coffee fan, Cody? No. What do you like to drink?
Water and
water.
Yeah.
Hey.
I had my water this morning driving in, So now it's time for coffee. Be sure to check out Brood Awakening Coffee, best coffee in town. And of course, Roller Funeral Home brings you the morning prayer each and every day. Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas when the need arises. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, plus they come with top-notch professionalism, and they get the job done in a very professional manner. And be sure to take the time to visit a Roller Funeral Home across the state of Arkansas to get your pre-planning needs taken care of. Very important. And here, talk to Brad or Chris or Bruce. Any of them down there will be able to help you at Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. And today, our prayer, which is sponsored by Roller Funeral Homes, is brought to you by Cody of Mountain Home Christian Academy, one of our fine students here. If you can help the Christian Academy financially, call them at 424-6622. They take no government monies. They teach no Common Core. How's it going with school this year?
Good.
Good. You ready to say the morning prayer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're on.
Heavenly Father, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank that for all that you give us. Please be with the government and with the voting that's going on, and that we do have the freedom to vote. And please help the hospitalized and the needy and the homeless, and that you'll be with them, and that you will be with the people in California that are having all these wildfires, and just that you'll put a hedge of protection over us, and just now pray, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Good
Morning
job.
prayer this morning by Cody, a Mountain Home Christian Academy student. Once again, if you can help them financially, call them at 424-6622. These students get a fine education in this private academy, And, I mean, these teachers work extremely hard. Teachers work hard to begin with, but you've got a good Christian-based education going on here at Mountain Christian Academy. So what's your favorite part of school this year?
I like history.
History?
History. All right.
What part of history you like to study?
Doesn't really matter.
Like history?
The old kind. He likes all of it. If you're a history buff, you end up kind of getting into all of it.
My favorite, now I've studied, you can go back into the 1770s and, when the Declaration, 77, 6, 1777, all that was done. My favorite thing to study is when President Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. He's
got this fascination with death.
No, it's just, no, definitely not that. I think what fascinates me about that era is how limited technology we had in those days. Back then you had cameras that had film in them. And once you took your picture, you had to take it somewhere, and they had to develop that film, and it took 3 or 4 days. But cell phones didn't exist and all that stuff, and to me it's just a fascinating part of history. But Cody, thanks for doing the prayer. Mountain Christian Academy, 424-6622. If you can help them financially, give them a call today. And
the weather
brought to you by Old Time Restaurant.
That was terrible.
Oh boy,
it's getting worse.
Glad you admit.
It's getting worse. I think I got some dents in that.
Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday until 11 a.m. Special today,
Friday, steak day.
Steak day.
You get it's a marinated sirloin steak. You can cut with a butter knife. Comes with hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, and eggs, all for $8.88. And for lunch, she's doing her homemade chicken pot pie. Have you had that yet?
Yes, I have.
I am not a chicken pot pie
It
fan
is
at all,
awesome.
but I love her chicken pot pie.
It is good.
She does a good job, and it comes with 2 sides, roller cornbread, $6.88. You can't beat it.
Can't beat that. Wow. Old Time Restaurant on the Square Mountain Home.
Have you ever been to Old Time Restaurant?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I need to go.
What is going on with you Christian Academy parents? I mean, it's like the best restaurant in town, and you don't take your kids. Have you ever been, Dad?
Yes, sir.
All right, but you didn't think it was worth taking your kid to? Okay, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
No. Hey, are you a pancake fan? Uh-huh. You have to go in there and try some of our pancakes. They are like thick.
Oh, yeah.
Big,
they're about the
fluffy.
size of these lights right here.
And then if you tell her to make animals out of it, she'll make animals out of your pancakes. She's pretty cool. There you go. That's all I got to say.
Old Time Restaurant on the Square, Mountain Home. They bring the morning weather this morning. 48 degrees in Mountain Home and Harrison. But get a load of this. It's 64 in Hardy. 52 in Mountain View, 45 at Yellville, 52 at Marshall, 48 at Calico Rock. Around the region, St. Louis at 40, 51 at Poplar Bluff, 39 in Branson, 47 in West Plains, and 23 in Watford City, North Dakota.
As much as you don't like the cold weather, I'm ready for you to move to Hardy. I'm going to Hardy's. I'm moving.
Scattered showers throughout the country on the national radar. We'll start in Washington. We got Washington, Oregon, Idaho. Moves over, into Wyoming and parts of Montana. We have showers showing up, some in California, Arizona, Texas, Louisiana. Most of the showers now, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, and West Virginia, And let's see, this is the biggest line. Let's see what this is right here. This is Blackbirds, Virginia. That's about the biggest line of showers we have right now, but of course we have the chance of severe weather here. Anyway, we'll take a look at the Little Rock radar stop that picks up the whole state. A little bit down around El Dorado, Arkansas, east and northeast of El Dorado, some light showers being picked up. A little bit of a shower activity south of Greenville, Mississippi. It's across the Mississippi River there. Other than that, the highways are clear. 62, 412 east and west is clear. Highway 65 north and south, Little Rock, Branson, 67, 167, Little Rock, Batesville, Little Rock, Poplar Bluff in good shape. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 in Arkansas seem to be in good shape as we speak. For the state of Missouri, we'll check the St. Louis radar stop first. Around the St. Louis area, I think that's just high-intensity radar picking up in the metro area. I-70 Columbia east of St. Louis in good shape, east towards Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois in good shape. I-44 Lebanon, Rolla, St. Louis, it looks like it's clear there. Sykeston, up through Farmington, or Sankston, Cape Girardeau, and east of Farmington, Missouri on I-55. It's clear at this time. Southwest Missouri, I-44 out of Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon in good shape. I-70 Kansas City, east on 70 to Columbia. Looks like it's in good shape. And so, 7-day forecast. Here we go. Today, 20% chance of showers and drizzle, 30% in the afternoon, 90% tonight with thunderstorms tonight. Tomorrow, high of 66 and sunny. Then it cools off to about 42 degrees tonight, or tomorrow night. Sunday, a high of 56 degrees with bright sunshiny skies. The next chance of rain will be on Monday. Slight chance of rain, the mostly cloudy, high of 44 on Monday. So this is one of those seasons when it's just gets cold, warms up, rains.
Hey, I'm still predicting snow for Christmas. That's my prediction. Are you a snow fan, Cody? You like snow?
Kind of.
Yeah.
You like making a snowman? You ever made a snowman?
I think once.
Oh, man.
iDrive Shows all highways in the state to be clear right now. We go over to Missouri and Missouri Traveler, all that. Well, there's a little bit that says it says mostly clear around Kansas City. I'm not sure what highway that is. I think it's a state highway there. Other than that, state highways in Missouri look like clear. Well, all highways in Missouri are clear. The drought monitor for Arkansas, it's a little bit enhanced from yesterday. It was updated yesterday about 8 o'clock Eastern time. We have a moderate drought right here in Benton County. Then we have abnormally dry in Benton, Carroll, Madison, portion of Franklin County, parts of Crawford County, and Washington counties in Arkansas. Far Missouri, they have a little bit more. They're abnormally dry in the southwest corner of the state, the west central part of the state, and parts of north central Missouri experiencing abnormally dry at this time. How's that?
There you go.
Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday until 11 o'clock.
Go by, give Amanda a hard time.
Get one of those huge pancakes.
There you go. They're good. If you've never had it, it's good.
Community calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 741-2883. Tomorrow, Scooter, big day for you. Big wrestling tournament.
It is a big wrestling tournament that Mountain Home Flyers Youth Wrestling Club puts on every year, and it will be going from 9 o'clock tomorrow till about 3 o'clock. I'm hoping for about 200 wrestlers.
Good.
And they got them from 5 years old on up to 15. And them 5-year-olds, have you ever watched the young ones wrestle?
I've seen some of the clips.
It is hilarious.
Really?
You get these 5-year-olds, and there's no holding back. There's no setting anything up. They just go. Mm-hmm. And it's just cool to see them just kind of rolling around trying to get leverage and this and that. It's just a real cool thing. So if you guys are looking for something to do, it's real worth the entertainment, and you can support your local youth wrestlers. We've got about 23 in our club that'll be wrestling in the tournament. So, and do you know Mason Ferris?
Yeah, he's in my class.
He's in your class? He'll be wrestling tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully he'll be bringing a medal back home and showing you guys a medal Monday. We'll see what happens.
Mountain Parks and Recreation and the LC Salmons Youth Center is hosting Kids Night Out for ages 5 to 12, Saturday, December 1st from 6 to 10. If you want to avoid the lines, you can pre-register 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. Cost is $15 per child with sibling discount of $25 for two. The evening will include the Youth Center inflatables, climbing wall activities, cookie decorating, pictures with Santa. Dinner and refreshments will be provided for all in attendance. For more information, 424-7275. Or visit the website at mountainhomeparksandrec.com. Registration should end today, I believe, for Soul Sneakers basketball. You can register at firstbaptistmountainhome.com, or you can call 425-5421 for more information before you register. $25 for basketball, $25 for basketball, $35 for cheerleading. Games start, I think, the third Saturday of January. And once again, the Soul Sneakers program is off and running. They have, I think, almost 200 kids signed up for that activity there. There will be there'll be some free chili at Hickory Park Saturday, December 1st from 11 to 3, served by Men and Ladies of Honor. Everyone is welcome to join us. Brought to you by Care Center Ministries and Men and Ladies of Honor. So go out and enjoy some free chili at the at Hickory Park. And so,
what's going on over at Christian Academy? You got anything going on over there?
Not that I know of.
You got another basketball game coming up?
I don't think so.
Don't know it. Do you know anything going on at home? Anything cool coming up?
The weekend's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, get 2 days off.
You got big plans this weekend? Stay home playing video games? No?
Work in the yard, decorate for Christmas.
Raking leaves?
Hey, you want to help me out with something?
What?
Look at that camera right there and say, Dale's out of coffee. We need to take a break.
Dale's out of coffee. We need to take a break.
Be right back.
Good job.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Our roll burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Nemus Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza. 7:20, we want to welcome to the studio Jack Fortner, who is State Representative for District 99. Welcome back, sir. Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Well,
'tis the season.
Thank you. It's good to be here as always.
Yep. And so, how you been?
I'm good. I'm good. It was awful foggy this morning driving in. I can tell you that. All the way in.
All the way in. Yeah.
Come across the bridge there at Cotter. You couldn't see. You couldn't hardly see the white lines at the side of the road.
Yeah.
Didn't slow people down any.
Pretty thick in town, let me tell you. Anyway, so let's talk post-election. We have increased our minimum wage. We've added gambling. Your thoughts on the wage increase, the minimum wage increase?
Kind
of like a bee sting.
Jack Fortner, the citizen, I voted for it.
Did you?
I did. And I know that's Jack Fortner, the politician, should have been against it. But there's so many people in our district, in my district, up here, that work for minimum wage. I just could not deny them that.
Yeah.
Now, I went and spoke to a civics class last week at Flippin High School. And that teacher was prepared, and she had had those students going through I must have done a mock election because they knew the issues, and they obviously had debated the issues back and forth.
Yeah.
And so they asked me. They wanted to know how Jack Fortner felt. They want to know. They were pretty bold. They asked how I voted, and when I told them I voted in support of it, I could tell by their faces that they, as a group, had been against it when they had their mock election. And so I asked them why. And they had some good answers. They said they thought it would make the price of goods and services to them go up. They thought it would hurt small businesses. So there was probably one student there that was very vocal and expressed himself very well, but they were all of that opinion. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. But you've got two sides of everything like that. And sometimes you have to just do what your heart feels sometimes. And that's...
I have talked to a few small businesses, and when it was discussed about, the national $15 an hour, one small business been in business for a long, long time, said his wholesale price index would increase a minimum of 30% across the board. And
well, that's a major increase. I don't know how it would get to that, but if you're any kind of a businessman, you should know your numbers.
Yep.
And I've had several small businesses in my life, and I knew how much it cost me every day to open the door. I knew to the penny what it cost me to open the door, and I was very conscious of minimum wage, and I was very conscious of electric increases, and I was very conscious of everything that involved in it. So I do understand. And but
do you think it will ever get to $11 an hour eventually, or will somebody come in and change that with what's it between now and 2023?
Yeah. I think it'll get there.
Right.
I think it'll get there.
But no, what's that going to do to, let's say, if you've got a base minimum wage of $11 an hour, and let's say that entry level for, say, a sheriff's deputy is $9 an hour. Will they have to increase above the 11 to make sure that what would be their entry level, which is above minimum wage, but yet not minimum wage, that percentage point? And then what will the unions do? You think they'll have to go up to keep that percentage above minimum?
Well, you mean in Arkansas?
Yeah.
The unions in Arkansas,
they're minimal, I know.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they don't have a real effect right now. This police and sheriffs and deputies issue is a whole other thing with Jack. I think it is an embarrassment what we pay our law enforcement officers. I wouldn't do it for
Never that kind of money.
I wouldn't do it, period. In the society we live in today, I so admire and appreciate what those people do. I wouldn't do it. And to do it it embarrasses me to talk about what we pay people that go to a door, put their life on the line every day, what we pay them. You know, that they could go work most anywhere and make that kind of money.
Oh, yeah.
And not have their life in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Or be spit on.
Probably change oil at Walmart for that kind of money.
Be spit on, be cussed. They can. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's a different subject there.
So the gambling issue, what do you think about that? And what counties were involved? I don't even remember. Is that Northwest Arkansas? I think it's the Quapaw.
It's Fort Smith, Pine Bluff area over there.
Yeah.
They're going to get one of them. And the other one is over on the other end of the state, on the Oklahoma side.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Counties involved in the Arkansas gambling.
I'll tell you what it did. You talk about people being surprised. We as the legislature were surprised when we found out that it was costing us $38 million next year.
Yeah.
Costing us.
I was
now.
talking to a person yesterday. I was out at the dog park that voted for it, and I said, well, it's going to cost a lot of money because I think the governor was here on the 25th of September. He says it's going to cost us, if it goes through, it's still preliminary, it could cost us $30 million.
You didn't hear that on the radio and TV ads?
No.
All you kept hearing was how much it was going to make the state of Arkansas.
But it's not.
It's not. No, next year it's going to cost the state of Arkansas $38 million in lost revenue. Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Good advertising and an advertising campaign passed that baby.
Crittenden, Garland, Pope, and Jefferson Counties Initiative. Interesting.
Yeah, the whole state passed it.
For 4 counties.
For 4 counties.
Yeah.
And a very narrow part of those 4 counties.
Really?
And they said that the money is going to, the ads told us that it would go improve our roads.
And the road commissioner come out and said, no, it's
well,
not.
It's not.
No.
He and I sat down face to face, and I said, well, how is this going to happen? He said, it's not going to happen. And I said, well, how can they say that? And he just looked at me. He just looked at me. It was you've got to give the devil his due. Well, that's a bad choice of term, bad word. You've got to give the people that had that ad campaign, they did a job.
Yeah.
They sold that baby.
Yeah.
They sold it.
How much of that influence, though, came out of Oklahoma and the Quapaw casinos?
Millions.
Yeah. Yeah. So why would they want to initiate? Because, let's see, Garland County would be Hot Springs, right?
I'm not sure. Yes.
I'm not sure about Crittenden. Pope. Let's see, Pope would be west of here.
Well, I know why. Oaklawn and
yeah.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the Pine Bluff deal.
Yeah, and that's.
But we'll find out. Would you like to have another? See, this election's over.
Yeah.
Would you like to have another opinion?
Sure.
Now that this has passed, and the Band-Aid is jerked off, these won't be the last.
Uh-oh.
These won't be the last. Okay?
Las Vegas is coming, huh?
Why would you not, let's just be the devil's advocate, why would you not want a casino somewhere between Branson and Harrison?
Why would I not want one?
Why, if you were a casino builder person, why would you not want one there? You talk about a prime market. Busloads of senior citizens come across from Branson for another entertainment venue. Why would they not?
I don't know.
They will. They will.
They tried. I think Boone County. There was an issue a long time ago about Boone County on Highway 65 wanting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Boone County wanting it, but somebody was trying to put it in Boone County.
No, I don't think Boone County wants it.
Really?
But I think ultimately it'll be there. You can write that down too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
not me, but
my question is, if you're in Northwest Arkansas with the gambling issue, why would you want to have the competition in Arkansas when you got Miami, Oklahoma, that advertises? You've got Downstream in Oklahoma, just outside of Joplin, Missouri, in the Oklahoma side. You got Downstream. You got the other. They advertise on Channel 3 all the time. Loosest slots in the area.
Yeah.
So why would you want to initiate that competition in Northwest Arkansas and not bring it back into Oklahoma?
I think they felt those two areas would be the ones that would be most receptive to it. They just want to be in the state of Arkansas. That is not their ultimate goal, those two locations.
Really?
In my opinion.
Yeah. Wow.
And this is not a conspiracy thing. I'm not a conspiracy guy. But they didn't pay all that money to have those two locations alone.
So is the ownership of the casinos going to be in Arkansas, or will the money be filtered into other states?
Depends on who you talk to.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So the profits could go to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. Profits will probably go back to whoever paid for the ads. Would be my guess. You find out where that money came from, all those ads, and you'll see where that profit's going to go. Because they're not paying for somebody else to make money. Would you?
No.
No, neither would I.
Yeah. Wow. 7:31, visiting with Jack Fortner, District 99 State Rep. Time for a break. Be right back.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity and hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
7:35, visiting with Jack Fortner, District Rep 99. And so coming up in the state legislature, what would that be? Middle of February when you start, around the 14th, 15th, 16th?
January 14th.
January 14th.
Yep. We actually go back next week. We will have freshman orientation. We have a week there to teach 20 new legislators everything that they need to know to be effective.
Yeah.
You know, that's a whole other deal. Have a week to teach a man and a woman, men and women, how to be an effective legislator. You think? So anyway, we'll be back down there for that.
It's kind of like teaching somebody how to swim but putting your ankles in the water.
Yeah. But we start that next week. This part-time gig, it's pretty much a full-time job, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be, the 14th is the official first day. Now, we've been back, we were there 2 weeks ago. We went down after the election and did the seniority picking, and everybody picks your seats, and everybody gets jockeying around for your parking spot in your office. And I would like it made perfectly clear that Representative Fortner finally has enough seniority. I'm going to be on the Baptist row. I finally got a back row seat.
Really?
I was a happy dude. Everybody wants to sit on the back row.
What is that?
Well, you can. Well, for one thing, you can get up during session and stand behind your chair and stretch your legs, or get out and go to the restroom or wherever you need to go without having
being on the camera.
Yeah, without having to get all over everybody. And then that back row, it has less camera coverage.
Yeah.
It does, because nobody's over your shoulder.
Yeah.
But it's just, I like it because I can get up, stand up just behind my chair, but not leave my place if I need to vote. But you know what? Up until now, the previous 3 years, I was on the front row, front center. The camera was on me all the time, and so it'll be nice to be able to stand up and stretch your legs and kind of move around a little bit. I'll enjoy that.
So what do you anticipate coming up in this? This will be the legislative session. We have legislative, next year will be fiscal, and
That's
then
correct.
you go legislative in 20. What do you anticipate will be the hot topics in this session?
I expect taxes, tax reform. There's been a great deal of effort put in what you call the off season on tax reform. So that will come to the forefront. The governor, the governor again, now he wants to have a tax break. He's given one to the lowest, the middle, and now he wants to give one to the highest income earners. So he's going to push that real hard, and we're going to have to deal with that, and that will be a point of contention. You wouldn't think it would be, a tax break, but it will be. So.
Well, I'm going to pull this back up and point this out. Maybe we can discuss this once I get the computer to put all the letters in there. I'm going to put in the Arkansas.
There's going to be a bunch of talk, too, about health care. There always is. There's going to be a bunch of bills. Do you know that people are already filing bills? There are bills.
You kidding?
There are bills already filed. They love that. Some of my peers, they love that bill filing, that law making.
I'm trying to find the standard, what I want to bring up here. Individual tax, penalty waiver.
There's going to be some scope of practice bills brought up that are going to be hot topics.
Well, I'm trying to find the income tax form. Anyway, I get $23.50 of a personal exemption. $23.50.
What's that? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I get it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay.
What it says, claim yourself, one, multiply the number. So let's say you got a husband, wife, and 3 kids. So you can put 5 and multiply that times 2350. Whoopee, $100. The personal exemption is, when we go to break in a minute, I'll do, so I'm not spending TV time trying to find this thing. But
you know who gets my personal exemption? Miss Pam.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
Whew, I don't mess with it. If she wants it, she gets it. Whatever she is, I'm happy with it. I'm not afraid of her, though.
But the thing is, if we could get the personal exemption up even to $100 a person, that would really help. That would be a big tax reform item right there. Just get that personal exemption. I got a letter in the mail from one of the CPAs, and there's going to be some big changes on the IRS forms in 2019. The single status personal, well, the standard deductions have doubled. So if you're single, it was $6,000, now it's $12,000. I saw that. In fact, I got a picture of it on my phone. But when we go to break, I'll try to find this and see what it says. But anyway, what else has come up? We know we got tax reform, highway reform, or highway improvements.
Yeah, and we're going to have highway funding is going to be a hot issue, and I think it is going to have to be resolved one way or the other in this session.
Yeah,
and that'll be.
Well, here's what I don't
that's a
like.
Tax. People don't want a tax.
Here's what I don't like. The commissioner of the highways does not answer to anybody other than the legislative body, the Senate and the House. I think they need to have an overall person say, okay, the final decision comes to this desk. Whether it's the governor, the lieutenant governor, the secretary of state, somebody needs to say, okay, we passed a law that says we can raise the speed limits accordingly, but the highway department says no. They're not following the law. Deanne Volt's the one that sponsored that bill, remember it?
Yes. Well, do you know why?
Well, they want the money from the speeding tickets.
No. Do you know why no one controls them?
Why?
The same. Do you know no one?
I think AGFC is the same way.
It is. It is. And do you know why? I know. Let me tell you.
I know it was
the
changed.
People voted. You.
Yeah, back in the 90s.
And you voted to make that set up that way.
Yeah.
You took the power away from the legislature.
I know.
And gave it to them as a sole
fiefdom,
control. The people gave it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And we as legislators can't take that away from them. The people.
How do we do it?
Another referendum. I mean, you did it with marijuana.
Yeah.
You did it with gaming. You know, the people seem eager to get these constitutional amendments and jump on them. I wished it, and this is a, you won't hear many politicians say this, I wished it was harder to change the Constitution. I do. I don't think we need to be messing with that Constitution just willy-nilly, just because you have a personal issue you want done. And you can get a whole bunch of signatures and get a bunch of people behind you with money.
Well, then we get these laws, Jack, that, you know, and you just come up with just a basic law that the idea would help people, but when the law is handed to 100 reps and 35 senators, you've got all these little pig trails and earmarks in this thing. So you could have a 26-page bill for left-handed doorknobs. I mean, as silly as it may sound, and then I was told that once the title of a bill is established, the title cannot be changed, but the body of the bill can be changed and amended.
That's true. But listen, what you just said, a bill can be changed and amended. A constitutional amendment cannot be. You make a constitutional amendment, guys, I'm telling you, it's done. It is a done deal. There is no changing it unless the people, as it should be, unless the people change it.
Yeah.
The people should take their Constitution more serious, and their amendments to the Constitution more serious. You get a bad law, we can hash it out. We can change it. We have the ability to change a bad law, to do away with a bad law. Constitutional amendment, we can't. We can't change it.
So that's what happened with the commissioner?
That's what happened with the commissioner.
Wow.
Now, our current commissioner tries really hard. He's trying really hard to work with the legislature and with the executive branch. He really is. Mr. Bennett is trying. But if he decides, or his predecessor decides, they don't want to,
they don't have to.
They don't have to. Of course, now we control the money, we control the budget, but that's all.
No.
Once they get their budget, they can spend it any way they want.
But now I have heard that the speed limit issue up here literally is because the state police said, look, we're going to lose X amount of dollars of revenue. If we just go from 55 to 60 miles an hour and you don't get those tickets for doing 57 into 55, and I'm sure other places, oh, we don't do that. Yes, you do. They do that, and it is a moneymaker. Just like the seatbelt law. That is a government grant giving to police departments that mandates that you have to have a mandatory seatbelt law in the books for a $90 ticket.
Well, let me ask you this. You say they want to do the 57 mile an hour ticket. Why couldn't they just do the 67 mile an hour ticket just as easy if it was raised to 65? What would be their motivation for stopping it at a level?
Well, for me though, when I'm driving 60 and 65 is a decent speed. If I'm on a two-lane highway, perhaps 62 east between, say, here and Hardy, where there's not a lower speed limit for a incorporated town, I can comfortably drive 60, 62 miles an hour. 65 to 70 is a little bit dangerous over there when it gets crooked, around Salem and Viola. Once you get the other side of the Black River, of course, it does increase to 60 and 65 miles an hour because it's a flatter, straighter highway. But I just feel that, if we could just have that cushion up to 60.
Well, Dale,
because it used to be 65.
You may very well feel that way, but I'm going to tell you, I drive lots of roads and I drive lots of miles, and I drive all over the country, as you know.
Oh yeah.
And in Montana, where the speed limit's 80, people drive 85. They will blow past you. I don't care whether it's comfortable or not. They're going to push it. Whatever the speed limit is, they're going to go just a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
Just because.
Yeah. I know. I know. Visiting with Jack Fortner, District 99. Be right back. See if I can find that here. Income tax forms.
That time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At VACO Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact VACO Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home. Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Looks like it's almost 7:50. Visiting with State Rep Jack Fortner, District 99, and I found that on the tax form. Scooter, can we throw that up there? Okay, this is the Arkansas individual tax return right here on line 7A. What I was talking about, you put yourself, if you're married, your spouse, you list your kids. So let's say that a married couple, then you put a 2 in right here. So you're going to have $52 as a tax credit. And then when you come down here, it says personal tax credits right here on line 32. You subtract that from your tax. If we want tax reform, why don't we up that from, say, $26 per to like $60 per? Right here on that line right there. Just an idea. I don't know. It may cost the state too much money, but I think that would be a good reform right there, just to bump that up a little bit.
Well, you could. I mean, that'd be simple.
Yeah.
But you can't lower the tax rate.
No.
And raise the tax credit both.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I guess you could, if we would manage our money a little better. But hey.
So what about the spending? Do we have some wasteful spending in the state?
Well, sure we do.
Where can we cut? Where would you cut? That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
The election's over.
Yeah, the election's over. There is a lot of places you can cut. You're aware, I'm sure, of the consolidation that the governor's doing. He's combining departments.
I heard about that. Yeah, he spoke about that in September.
All right. Well, he's doing it. He's done. We'll have to finalize it in session. But he is combining a bunch of department heads into smaller units. Now, they're not, what I would like to have seen was a decrease in staff, if they're going to do that. But because, it's politics, what they're going to do is combine all those people, and then as attrition happens, retirement, people moving on, getting other jobs, they're not going to fill them.
Oh, yeah.
So ultimately, not this session, not this year, ultimately, the numbers will drop.
Yeah.
I would like to have just seen it cleaned up right away, to show real progress. But there are going to be some advantages. They are taking them from offices scattered all over Dodge, putting them in one place.
Yeah.
So we don't have to rent all these extra buildings.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We don't have to pay extra utilities.
So the savings is not just in the salaries. It's
No,
going to be in the utilities,
heavens, no.
Wow.
The motor pool fleet.
Really?
Because they all have their own fleet of cars.
Yeah.
So they're going to be sharing these same autos ultimately, not tomorrow. Right now, they're going to have to figure out a way to get them all in the same parking lot. But
whenever you see the Arkansas license plate that has white print on a red background, that is a state-owned vehicle, right?
That's correct. Yeah. That's right.
And how many people in the universities drive these cars?
Several.
Yeah.
So the departments, and it was a good thing. That was a bold step on his part. The young lady that's in charge of that for him is a squared away young lady, and she has taken some flack because everybody's got their little kingdoms, and nobody wants to lose it. Nobody wants to lose their power, whether they're doing anything or not. And they're looking at it like, well, what are you accomplishing? And making them explain. And that's making a lot of people uncomfortable.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And so that will be one way to have savings and pare it down. Now this work rule, whether you agree with that or not.
What is that on the Medicare? Well, that's on the Medicaid expansion.
Yeah. Now
Is that still Arkansas Works?
Yeah. Well, it's talking about changing the name again. But anyway, that program, and I'm still kind of up in the air. I haven't really made my mind up. I think people should work. I think for your mental well-being, men and women, we need to work. We have a need to work.
Mm-hmm.
We have a need to feel needed. And I think that's where a lot of our violence in our youth and segments of our society comes from, because they don't know what they are. They don't have any value. They are putting their value on their gang affiliation, their group affiliation.
Wow.
I'm a bad man or a bad woman. And they need to put their worth on doing a good day's work.
Yeah.
Do you know, Dale, Scooter, you guys, I'm telling you, we've got a couple generations that have never felt good about doing a day's work. They don't know how that feels. And we've robbed them of that.
Do you think technology has taken that? Because, shoot, I remember when we lived in the St. Louis area, we were on the Illinois side of the river, and I was probably 9, 10 years old, and Dad says, I want you to dig up that garden for me. We didn't have a rototiller, we had a shovel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he'd stake it out. We had this square, so I had to go out there with a shovel and dig, 20 by 20, 20 by 30, something like that. It was a pretty good sized garden. And you sit there and you shoveled that dirt, and once you turned that dirt, you waited a day or so, then you went out there and basically broke it up again, and then you hand worked your ground and planted a garden.
Yep.
How many people do that nowadays?
Well, nobody. But and people don't even they go to work in the morning, see how late they can get there without their boss yelling at them, see how early they can leave for lunch, and see how they can figure out to do as little as they can possibly do during the day, and then go home. As a young man, my father taught me that if you're going to take a man's money, you do what he has paid you to do.
Yeah.
If you don't like what he's paying you, you do that man his job, and then you go find yourself another job.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you not do a halfway job because you think he's only paying you half enough.
Yeah.
If you take the man's money, you do the job, you do the very best you can, you take satisfaction out of the job you did, and take the money and go home.
Wow.
Now that's what I was taught.
Man, I remember the days at the Sears garage. When you got two guys that are hand mounting tires, and you know what it's like to mount tires, on race cars.
Yeah, I know.
But we do it on Lincoln Continentals and Chrysler Imperos and Cadillacs to Pintos to Mustangs to Barracudas, and Impalas. And, after a full day of mounting and balancing tires and tightening lug bolts and all that stuff, you're pretty worn out. Though, one time we sold and installed just two guys. We put on over 65 tires in one day.
Well, we don't have probably much time
left.
About
3 minutes, yeah.
Okay. Yesterday, Miss Pam and I went to Hot Springs to the Farm Bureau State Convention.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to spend the day and sit down and have lunch with some of the finest people on the face of the earth. Farmers and ranchers and their families.
Yep.
Now they know how to work.
They know how to work.
They know how to work.
Yep.
So that encouraged me. And then, after I left there and got that uplift, we zoomed back to Marion County and went to the Cattlemen's Association dinner last night in Marion County and met with those people. Another group of people that know how to work.
Yeah.
And there was a group of children there associated with these families, and I was just sitting back watching those kids. They would go get their plates on this little buffet line. They weren't over there kicking and whining and knocking stuff off their plate and asking their parents to cut their meat, and I don't like this.
They were doing
Those kids sat down and they ate their dinner, and they ate it all.
Yeah.
And they were a happy bunch. Then you could see them look at their parents, and their parents let them get up, and then they went off and played.
Yeah.
It was encouraging.
And something else you talk about the farmers, I do some traveling, and the Friday after Thanksgiving and even the Saturday after, I have seen tractors in the field with the headlights on.
Absolutely.
Working the field.
Yep. So there are people that work. There are people. It's just not everybody. Not enough.
About 40 seconds. Jack, final thoughts. Appreciate you being here, and hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We might see you in December, perhaps. But final thoughts.
I'm looking forward to the legislative session. If anybody's got any brilliant plans about how we can finance our roads, please let me know. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I want to know. I don't want crazies. I want some real solid ideas so we can make a plan.
Yeah. Very good. Jack Fortner, District 99, State Rep. The session starts what day? January 14th?
Yep.
Man alive, you're going to spend the winter in Little Rock. Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, wraps it up for the week. Tomorrow's December 1st. Christmas season is here, folks. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks a lot.
Okay.